Okay, this is a reading for Pisces. It's your general reading for the past, the present, and the future. I'm going to do a 3-card spread. I've got the Divine Time Oracle deck so we can get a timing on things. I can pull you an angel number. I'm going to get advice from Spirit, okay, and we'll see what comes out. So first of all, the past, which is, okay, the present, today, tomorrow, yesterday. The past, anytime up until the present, and then the future being the next month or so. So spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. For my Pisces collective, what have they been going through? What have they been experiencing in the past? Okay, 1 card, please, Spirit. The Chariot, okay, so you've been approaching something with determination. She's all armoured up, she's got the solar system behind her. I love the graphics on this. The horses are 2 chess pieces. It's very strategic, isn't it, like a game of chess. She's literally dressed in armour. The chariot has like a tree of life on it, and then you've got all these roots and water beneath it. So she is, in fact, what's that? That's her. She's on a mission. Do you know what I mean? So you were on a mission in the past, okay, to achieve something, something that means absolutely everything to you. Can you get me a card, Spirit, to clarify what that is? Is it a love mission? Is it a passion project? Is it a person, a major goal? What is it? Right, we've got the High Priestess reversed. So the High Priestess in the upright would be someone who's using their wisdom, their spiritual guidance, their intuition, going with their gut. They're also trying to be conservative and do things in the right way, okay, what is acceptable by religious standards, legal standards. But the High Priestess is reversed, so perhaps you were on a mission to obtain a better legal outcome or a better connection with spirit, or to understand something. I don't feel like it's travelling in a literal context. I feel like it's gaining wisdom, information, clarity. Let's get a clarifying card to see what that's about. What do Pisces want clarity about? Liar? Someone's been a liar. I was thinking that with the chessboard about being strategic. Be careful of someone sneaky. You don't feel like someone's doing you right. Someone's doing you dirty here. What about in the present? Because that was the past. One for the present, please. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Ooh, you're coming in. You're coming in hot there. Look, she's flying on the back of this mythical beast and whooshing through the clouds with her sword raised. Her hair's like up in the air. This is a very hasty message, you know. Swords, when they're wielded at someone, They can slice, they can cut really deep. Okay, so it's either to finish, and end something with someone, or it's certainly to give them what for. Because if you feel that someone's been sneaky, underhand, going against, religion, going against the law, going against what's right, you're going to have something to say about it if you find out that's what's been going on. This is a very hurried message, something hasty, and she's got that sword raised. Swords are communication, they're thoughts, they're facts, they're the truth. Okay, so do you see all the feathers that are fluttering down? Because the speed that she's making this go, it's I wouldn't want to be that person. Let's get one for the future then. Somebody's definitely on your wrong side, and I don't know if you can forgive them, to be honest. Right, so in the next month or so, we've got, look, the moon, what's hidden. You see the imagery on this, the moon is dripping emotions on this person. This tiny figure is in the woods alone at night, and they're trying to gather drops from the moon into their cup, So it's like this sense of trying to understand, get illumination, get poured into, where it's dark. This is the source of light, it's the source of water. They're trying to refill a cup, with everything's dark and mysterious, it's hidden, The moon card is a card of... You also have to be careful of being afraid of what isn't there, because you can imagine, that there's things in the dark that aren't actually there. But the sun is a card of illumination. The moon is a card of secrets, illusions. So, look, we've got the Magician. This is a card of having all the tools to make something happen. Feeling empowered, feeling... like it's a can-do kind of mindset. And it's in the upright. It's all 4 aces. You can make your dreams come true with that. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is being out in the cold, literally. Or emotionally. Or, a loss of money, because Pentacles are coins. But if this is to do with relationships, like, for example, maybe someone spent a load of money without consulting you first, you would see that as betrayal. Something, should have been discussed, and you would be angry, right? So it could be to do with money in that sense. This seems to be about someone lying. So it could be feeling on the outside of things, feeling out in the cold. Look, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is about fairness, duality, equality, finding a balance. And we've got the 4 of Cups reversed, so looking at things from a new perspective, beginning to be open to new ideas and influences once again. So, some kind of secret. Maybe this is what the obstacle was to achieving a goal, that you thought you had everything to achieve a goal, but there was something you didn't know about, and therefore now there's a loss of money, for example. You're trying to find balance, fairness, manage priorities. Could also be make a choice. We've got being open to new ideas, new perspectives on this card, because the 4 of Cups upright would be that would be being closed to ideas or offers coming towards you. This is becoming open to new opportunities, new offers, new ideas. So I think someone screwed up, and I think it might have caused a financial loss where you were preparing to, level up in some way or make a large purchase or make a large investment. There's going to be a delay or something like this. Or there was a delay, and it's made you angry, or you really have a go at this person, like give them some home truths. There's been stern words, definitely. And it's to do with something you didn't know about, things being unfair somehow. But it seems like you're going to get new ideas, new opportunities or solutions coming from this. Let's see if we can clarify what that was about. What's this about, please, Spirit, this combination? We've got moving and challenges. So it could be about, a house purchase. Make a decision and work on inner healing, okay? Are you going to be mad or are you going to let it go? Is this something that is a non-negotiable? Is it a deal breaker in terms of continuing the relationship? Or, if you got faith that this is a bump in the road, it was a mistake, and you've had a good talk about it and you're going to continue to build together and sort this out? Or is it, is it something you can forgive, or is it not, is it something you both definitely want? Could there be a solution? Could even be a bit about, moving in together, sharing the bills. Yeah, because the Chariot is to do with movement. We've got the Knight of Swords, which is fast movement. And you've got clarification that it's about moving and challenges. Yeah, you're going to need to exercise forgiveness, even if you decide to part ways. You've got to make sure that you communicate clearly with anyone in the future, like what you expect in terms of how to manage finances. Are you going to keep a joint bank account? Are you going to keep separate ones? Are you going to each pay half? Or would that not be fair, in terms of salary? Or do you want to make sure that you pay half so that, you have an equal portion of the house? Or how are you going to work things, I find it easier to just divide everything down the middle. To be honest, I think it's unhealthy when there's a power imbalance. I know that's not always possible, but depends on you, depends on your person. If there's someone that doesn't mind being the main earner, or if you take turns doing that. Ideally, that's what you do, isn't it? You take turns being the main earner. Can't always be earning the same, because you've got external realities around you. And depending on what you do for a living, you earn different amounts, you have different bonuses, different opportunities. you know, some jobs allow for working overtime and some don't. But together, you know, you're there for one another. You know, you cover the duties within the house as well as outside the house. It all counts, and it's not fair to throw anything back in anyone's face. So you've got to be able to work these things out, and never throw anything in anyone's face. You know, well, I'm the one that pays all the bills, or I'm the one that does everything around the house. If you're saying things like that, then you're not actually happy with that scenario. So yeah, it's making me feel a bit like lackluster and fed up, the vibe from this. I could be way off, and you might be looking at it thinking, no, I know what they were lying about, and it's not to do with a house move, but it was to do with progress in whatever, like investing in a business, or it was to do with I don't get heartbreak, and I don't get, you know, if it was like you'd split up, I'd have the Three of Swords or like a grief card. So I feel like you're in a relationship with someone and they've screwed up and it's cost a lot of money. Like, even if you get a really bad, like, speeding ticket, it could be like £1,000, you know, or someone can just, like, make a big purchase and not tell you, and it's, like, from a joint bank account. You're like, what the hell? I don't know, because I'd never have a joint bank account, but some people, yeah. Some people earn a lot and spend a lot. Some people earn a little and spend a lot. And some people are tight asses and they never spend anything. And you're like, oh my god. Trying to think what else this could be about. Some kind of lie. Could be that someone cheated, but I think we'd have a heartbreak card. I think it's more like something that's potentially forgivable. See, we've got the poverty card. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. And we've got some sort of secrets which would hold us back from achieving a dream or a new phase or cycle. So I just feel like it's financial. Could be that someone's exaggerated how much they earn, you know, or they've got debts that you didn't know about, or they lost their temper in work and got fired. I don't know. But it's affecting your future. Does this resonate? I don't know. Hopefully it resonates with someone. Let's get you some advice. I think at the end of the day, you've got to know where to draw the line, haven't you? You've got to make it very clear. And it looks like you are doing or will do. Where your boundaries are and what's acceptable and what's absolutely not acceptable. Did we have, yeah, we had that one there, didn't we, with liar. Be careful if someone's sneaky. Spirit, have you got any advice for Pisces? Intuition. That's what the High Priestess is about. You need to move with intuition. Embrace your intuition and the power of the feminine divine. Trust your inner guidance. If you got a gut feeling that something isn't right about someone or someone's being shady, look, there's the moon. There's something going on that you just can't put your finger on it, or you suspect someone or something. You need to get more information. trust your gut. When you get like weird feelings in your gut telling you like, something's not right here, that's your third eye. That's your connection, okay, with spirit. Someone can tell you, no, I wasn't wrong spending that money, or I didn't go out in the evening to see another man or another woman. It was, a friend of a friend, and it was just a drink and we weren't doing it. It doesn't matter kind of that someone logically said I didn't do whatever and denies it, and it doesn't matter that you didn't see it. If it doesn't feel right that someone's going out, in the evenings or making extra long journeys, or I don't know, as an example, it doesn't mean someone's cheating on you. I feel like it was financial, okay? If they're like, I didn't realise it was going to cost that much, or like I didn't realise, they seem to like be just going through like burning through money, or they're like, oh, I've forgotten my wallet again, or I haven't got paid yet, or I only earn X amount, or I had to help so and so out, and you're just like, why are you never good for money? Like, I don't know, there's something hidden here. So you need to follow your gut, okay? If something feels off, if something doesn't feel right, or this person, is just coming across as bad news, you might have to send them on their way. Threads. Weave the threads of your dreams, your thoughts shape your reality. So, going forward, okay, we always have challenges in life. It doesn't mean that because somebody's done this or is hiding stuff that we can't ever get what we want, okay? In life you get losses of money. Have an abundance mindset, okay? The flower of life, the pattern that I have on this ornament, this is sacred geometry. I forgot then. This is sacred geometry, okay? There's no beginning to this pattern and there's no end. It's continuous, okay? Money is just energy, okay? So you need to have an abundance mindset. Everything in the world and the universe is infinite, okay? It doesn't stop. Energy, everything is energy. Energy can't be made and it can't be destroyed. It just is, right? So if you have this mindset that now everything's doomed, of course it's not going to work because you've lowered your vibrations and you're in a negative frame of mind, and then you won't make proactive decisions. If you cut this person off and you say, do you know what, no, I'm not happy with that, you've crossed a line, no, you end up bleeding less money because you haven't got some irresponsible idiot spending it all. Lying, saying they only earn X amount and they've been just like doing whatever, spending money on whatever they like or whatever, helping other people. I don't know, they're just examples, but sometimes it's not about earning more money, it's about being clever with the money that you have. Not always, it's obviously easier to save when you have more money. It's easier to save when you have two incomes, two of yours or two yours and someone else's, and you put that money together and you're both kind of quite good at, you've got enough to spend and enough to save some as well. But if someone's being irresponsible or they're gambling or they're, they've got problems with debts that they haven't told you about, that's not on you to fix that or to take that on, okay? They've made poor choices in the past. They're continuing to make poor choices. So, no, that doesn't have to dictate your future. Now, if it is something that you can forgive, but you need to be very clear, what's acceptable and what isn't from there on in, and they prove themselves, well, that's different, isn't it? It's a misunderstanding. And as I said, I don't see heartbreak here, but this could be on the way towards of, it all depends on what you do now. Draw tight boundaries and say, well, I want to be clear then going forward what's acceptable and what isn't, because this is like a deal breaker for me. Yeah, so whatever you decide to do, whether it's be with this person or not be with this person, of course it could always be about somebody else that's lying about something, like an employer saying you're going to get a promotion and then you don't get one, or I don't know, loads of different things. A parent saying, you're going to get an inheritance and then they gamble it away or something, I don't know, but it feels financial, this, and it feels about love, because we've got the two of Pentacles, which is like fairness, equality, I don't know. So anyway, keep your mind positive, visualize what you want. The abundance mindset is that the universe is abundant and what I ask for will be given to me. You know you're capable of earning good money. You know that you need to spend money, okay? When you spend money, you use up energy, you draw more energy in, okay? It creates a vacuum and you draw it. It's a circle, okay? If you clamp up and go really frugal and you're like, I'm not going to spend anything, and I'm going to sponge and I'm going to live off other people, or I'm going to panic and think that we're never having money again, that's what will happen, because you'll lower your vibrations. You need to like just, you can get more kind of practical and make some smart moves, like stop any subscriptions you don't need, look for cheaper bill providers, service providers, see bills reduce. Keep a little slush fund for when like dental bills or pet bills or something comes up, spend a little bit less on gifts at special times of year, but I think I would still do those things and still give, if you can't give a lot to charity, give small amounts. Keep the money going out, don't totally stop everything. But you can streamline your spending, can't you? And you can make sure you're getting the best deals on stuff. But yeah, it's about smart working. It's not about clamping up and kind of like never spending money ever again, because that's just ridiculous. That's having a fear mindset that, that you're not intelligent, that you're not useful, that you're not somebody that people would hire, or you're not somebody that people would promote, or you're not somebody that would get a tax refund, or this, just know that money is just energy, like everything else is energy, and it's everywhere. Your thoughts shape your reality, so do you want them to be negative thoughts or positive thoughts? It's not about going into denial and just spending recklessly, but it's like, rationally that you have the ability to make decent money, if not now, then in the future, and think about ways to scale up so that you can make more money, to make it easier to save a little bit for rainy days, for things that come up, like unexpected bills that come up, like dental work, you didn't anticipate you needed, or but it might be about coming into alignment with your person and agreeing boundaries on spending, what's okay to spend, what's not okay to spend. Or someone's been sneaky about something. Let's get you an angel number. 222. Oh my god, no way. That's about coming into alignment with your intuition and with spirit. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, also with your person. family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, so, we've got words like commitment, trust, compromise, balance, choices. So if you feel drawn to be with like anyone else but your person because they're just bringing constant drama, that's a choice. That is following your intuition. If you feel like you've never had money since you met this person, that is a sign that's following your intuition. Okay. If, however, they've screwed up once and you realise you haven't really had a conversation about this, you just assumed that you had the same ideas about how it would work, then compromise, find a balance, discuss it, trust each other then going forwards. But if you just like something's off, something shady, if you're questioning, like whether this is your person, or if you're starting to feel like they don't want something to happen, like getting a house purchase and they keep sabotaging it by spending too much on purpose, or someone's dragging their feet with something or not telling you about things that would affect their ability to purchase a house, do you really then want to trust them with something that major? Do you really then want to trust them with anything else? How is that practically going to work? Your true life's calling, you gotta do what makes you happy. You can't be living a life thinking, well, maybe this is just my cross to bear to put up with this person, or maybe this is, just what I've got to accept is we're not going to have the home that we could have had because they've screwed up, or we're not going to have, something that I could have had. I'm not going to have it because they keep doing, this gambling, or they keep being irresponsible, or I don't know. It's something to do with trusting your own judgment and stuff. Because your intuition's very powerful. It's different to your brain and your heart. This is about your gut feeling. That's what the High Priestess is all about. This is a very church-like, priest. The language, the imagery, it's all designed to get you as close to heaven, as close to spirit, as close to, your faith, your belief, your trust. It's a card of being traditional, being conservative, being, in tune with your relationship with God. What is right and what is wrong, seeking guidance. Let me just have a look at the other words that are associated with the Chariot. Yeah, it says trust your own counsel first. Using sound judgment for the High Priestess. The Chariot. You have success in the face of difficulty. So perhaps, yeah, you have success in the face of difficulty. Someone's shown poor judgment. So direction, focus, determination, concentration, triumph, perseverance. You know, it's your choice, guys, but if you make moves and you show poor judgment when you do it, you're responsible for that, you know, and you can have a go at somebody else, but you've let them make those moves if they've done it more than once. It's not fair to, like, be hard on yourself if this is the first screw up, but how big is that screw up, you know? Is it something that shouldn't be forgiven? I don't know. I'll let you think on that one. I tell you what's good about this is I looked at the Magician and it's about self-confidence. And out of that spread, you seem to gain self-confidence. And then you become someone who is creative and open to new opportunities, new ideas. So I think this is going to turn out all right, but why was there hidden truths? Why was there deception or secrets? Something's off, you know? Don't be persuaded into anything and don't let anyone get away with anything that they shouldn't. Keep a close eye. Okay, that's turned into a really long one. But if it resonated, please give it a like. If it doesn't resonate whatsoever, please don't worry about it. It's not your story. If you liked this reading, please repost it, share it, favourite it. You're welcome to keep it. Yeah, today we've had another new subscriber on YouTube, so I'm made up with that. It's going to be your weekly love readings this weekend. So I'll do a good half hour, 40-minute for you and the one you're thinking of and see what's going on there. Okay, alright, have a good one and I'll see you next time, Pisces.